Founder and Executive Director of Burma Human Rights Network, Kyaw Win, joins us now out of London. Kyaw Win, what exactly are ASEAN leaders discussing today and why is it a priority right now?
Hi, everyone. Well, thanks for having me today. I think it is overdue to discuss this matter. It is long been, ASEAN should exclude Burma, the military. As you see that on 24th of end of the April, when they had a first meeting and they agreed for 5 points agreement. And after that, there are more than 1,000 people has been killed by the military. And it is too late to talk about it now. I mean, it's not, I mean, it is too late, but it is the right time to decide it to exclude the junta from moving on from now on.
So what has sparked ASEAN leaders to bring this to the fore now?
I see that they must have received a signal from international community. As you see that most of the international leaders, they are very much irritating, to share the same screen with the mass murderer, genocidal generals from Burma.
How significant would it be if Myanmar is excluded from the upcoming summit?
I mean, Burma, the military must be excluded. That's what we are shocked when to see every time the military representative involved in the ASEAN meeting and not the NUG, which is elected by the Burmese people. And ASEAN must not support that military junta or recognize by or indirectly or directly recognizing them. So there must be NUG representative or foreign minister instead of the Burmese military representative at the ASEAN meeting. So this is very important that to give the signal to the people of Burma that they are part of ASEAN family, not just the military is siding with the military and with the blind eyes and allowing them to commit any crime they want to commit, and at the end of the day they preserve the seat in the ASEAN. That's not going. It shouldn't happen.
How do you think Myanmar military junta will respond if the country is excluded from ASEAN?
The military, you see that they are one of the important thing is the military. The coup is still not successful yet. They are still struggling to implement their authority, and which is failing now. They were, saying that earlier at the end of the March, everything will be under the control. But until now, they are falling. The Burma is falling apart from their hand. So it is very clear that the people of Burma is very determined to end this time the military rule. So they need the international support. Immediately, we need support from our neighboring countries like China, like India, like ASEAN countries, like Australia, like New Zealand. Everyone need to support the people of Burma, stand behind us, not to give any position or any seats to the military junta who overthrown a democratically elected government. This is illegal.
So what could possibly turn things around for Myanmar in the eyes of the international community?
As you see that the international community is putting sanctions on Burma and the isolation is going on. But on the other hand, what we are suggesting is we need to target oil and gas sector, energy sector on Burma, because unfortunately some countries have investment there. They are keeping blind eyes, and they are also, unfortunately, the military also receiving hardwares and weapons from some countries. This must be stopped. International arms embargo must be implemented, sanction on Burma, and an economic sanction on Burma. All this and a sector that giving revenues to the military must be stopped, and Burmese military must not be recognized. And even giving the any seat also is indirectly recognizing them. That's what ASEAN shouldn't do.
Well, what does this potential move, say about ASEAN? Until now, it's taken a somewhat neutral stance towards Myanmar.
Well, some views that ASEAN is not taking a neutral view, because the reason is when there is a crime is committed, there isn't any neutral position at all. You must stand up against the crime. And that time when you are saying that neutral, it is also part of the crime. We must not allow, or we shouldn't do this. ASEAN shouldn't let this Burmese military get away with the crime they have committed. They have committed genocide against Rohingya people in 2017, and they are now committing series of crime against humanity across Burma, widespread and systematically they are committing. This must not be promoted and encouraged by giving them seat in the ASEAN meeting. This is a very important point.
Kyaw Win, thanks for sharing your views with us.
Namaste.